Special thanks to Patreon supporter Wolfy for making this tutorial possible. Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's ZPro here bringing you another Minecraft World War II vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the A-40. The Antonov A-40 was a Soviet attempt to allow a tank to glide onto a battlefield after being towed aloft by an airplane to support airborne forces or partisans. A prototype was built and tested in 1942 but was found to be unworkable. The vehicle is sometimes called the A-40T or the KT. The vehicle was built using a T-60 that was converted into a glider. It was intended to be towed by a PA-8 or a TB-3. The tank was lightened for air use by removing its armament, ammunition, and headlights, and leaving a very limited amount of fuel. Even with these modifications, the TB-3 bomber had to ditch the glider during its only flight on September 2, 1942 to avoid crashing due to the T-60's extreme drag. The A-40 was piloted by the famous Soviet experimental glider pilot Sergei Enokin. The T-60 landed in a field near the airport. After dropping the glider wings and tail, the driver returned it to its base. Due to the lack of powerful enough aircraft to tow the T-60 at the required 99 miles per hour, the project was abandoned. The Soviet Union continued to develop methods of efficiently deploying airborne vehicles. By the mid-1970s, they were able to paradrop BMD-1 fighting vehicles with their crew aboard. So yeah, really, really interesting vehicle. I mean, that's all you can really say about this. I'm pretty sure most of you guys may have heard of this. It's one of those things that's not very commonly known about, but it's hard to really not forget whenever you've heard of this. A tank with wings basically is what this is. It's a very ambitious project, and honestly, the idea behind it is definitely definitely something to be kind of excited about or to appreciate. And the fact that it actually did work somewhat. The tank was able to land and actually lose its drop the glider and go off and drive around and actually get returned to base. Which is really just a feat in itself that it was able to make it, even though the mission didn't go exactly correct. But yeah, really interesting. I definitely think this project could have gone a lot more if there was just better, more powerful aircraft developed for the time. But yeah, awesome little thing. Kind of a meme tank, I guess you can say. But yeah, definitely a cool, interesting little unique build. You can throw in like a museum if you're building, or put on your battlefield as some kind of nightmarish swarm of T-60s flying through the air. But yeah, really interesting build, and I think it came out really good, and hopefully you guys all enjoy it as well. I want to go and give a special thanks to Patreon supporter Wolfy for making this tutorial possible. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel more, you guys already do, feel free to check my Patreon page. Link is down in the description, where you can go ahead and pledge a small amount every month and earn a vehicle request, depending on the amount you donate of your choice. So definitely feel free to check that out. Again, link is always in the description of all my videos. And yeah, that's about it for that. Let's go and take a look at the tank itself, or the aircraft. I really don't know what to call this thing, this flying contraption, and then we'll go ahead and move into the tutorial. So starting off with, we obviously have the T-60. I do have a tutorial for the individual T-60 itself, so if you just want the tank itself, there is a tutorial separate for it on the channel. But yeah, so we just have that standard design here, T-60. This one does have the gun and armament all included on it, as I thought it would definitely be a lot more interesting to actually have it still included. Just for the sake of the build, so that is included on here, though realistically the guns would have been removed. So yeah, we have the T-60 there, pretty straightforward all about it. And then we have basically the glider itself. So the glider itself kind of connects onto the rear section here of the tank. It's kind of mounted on, as you can see. It's got the two wings that go to the side here in a biplane type configuration, and then it also has these supports back here that lead back, and they lead to these horizontal and vertical stabilizers with actually rudder control on it as well. So overall, really interesting little thing, and really is an interesting idea, and kind of a marvel of engineering too. The fact that it actually could have worked. So pretty cool stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much the overview for the Antonov A-40. Let's go and move into the tutorial by beginning with our first layers. Alright guys, going ahead and moving into our first set of layers. We're going to be going ahead and doing, which is technically layer 1. It's just some trapdoors, so it's really hard to consider a layer, but we're just going to count it as 1 anyway. But layers basically 1 and 2. So for these layers, to go ahead and get started with here, the first thing we are going to do is we're going to be going ahead and placing down 2 rows of 2 here of these wooden trapdoors. Now, for this, the best thing for us to basically do here is just place down a row 4, and these wooden trapdoors are going to be on the top portion of the block. So you can see here the block for this layer, we have it at that point right there, and you're just going to go ahead and basically have a space of 3 in between these rows, and you'll have basically your bases set up here. Now, once you have that finished there, we're going to go ahead and then take our dark oak wood stairs, and we're going to have our tank face in that direction. We're going to start off by placing down 1, 2, 3, and 4 dark oak wood stairs like this across the dark oak wood trapdoors, just like that on both sides. And then we're going to take item frames, and along the sides here of these stairs, we're going to be going ahead and placing down item frames like that on the side here, and same thing over here. And in those item frames, you're going to be placing down green terracotta. With that done, we're going to go ahead and fill in the space in between the stairs with a row of, or basically 4 rows of 3 of dark oak wood top slabs going across like that. Once that's done, going toward the front here, we're going to place down a nether brick slab like this going forward, followed by a nether brick top slab coming off it, and same thing over here as well, just like that, with a row of 3 of dark oak wood top slabs across in between them, those nether brick slabs. And that right there will complete the front here of the tank. Once that's done, going ahead and moving toward the back here, we're going to go ahead and place down a nether brick slab coming off these nether brick stairs here to both sides, and then we just want to place down a nether brick top slab going up from this nether brick slab like that, and like we did in the front, a row 3 of dark oak wood top slabs across in between those nether brick slabs there, and then a dark oak wood fence gate came off the middle top slab just like that. And here's what the build looks like from above so far. Pretty straightforward and simple. These wooden trapdoors here are going to be the lowest point of the vehicle. If you do want to have this on the ground, then you'll disregard those trapdoors and just have it sitting there on the ground with where layer 2 is located. Anyways, that right there is going to wrap up layers 1 and 2. With that, let's go ahead and move into our next layer, layer number 3. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 3. For layer 3, to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to be placing down a nether brick stair on top of this nether brick top slab here on both sides, just like this. In between these stairs, we're going to place down a dark oak wood corner stair here to both sides, and then a dark oak wood slab there in the middle. Going back from this, we're going to place down a green terracotta block on both sides like this. We're going to go ahead and place down a stone button on the side of the green terracotta block, followed by an item frame and a green terracotta block in the item frame. Same thing over here to the left side as well, or sorry, the right side as well. Just like that. With that finished there, we're going to go ahead and then place down a dark oak wood stair going back from this corner stair. Same thing over here on this side, and then we're going to place down a stair in between, so these 2 stairs on both sides turn into corner stairs. Once that's done, we're going to take our green terracotta, place down a row of 3 across, followed by a nether brick top slab like this on both sides. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood upside down stair like this, followed by a second stair directly after it. And we're going to go ahead and go over here to this side and obviously do the same thing. So 2 dark oak wood upside down stairs just like that. And of course, across in between those dark oak wood upside down stairs, we're going to place down 2 rows of 3 of green terracotta. With that done, we're going to go ahead and then place down a nether brick top slab on both sides, row 3 of green terracotta across, followed by row 5 of green terracotta across, with a stone button on both ends, item frame, and cobweb like that. And same thing over here, stone button, item frame, and cobweb like that. We then want to place down a nether brick slab on top of that top slab there. And then across the back here, we're going to go ahead and place down a row of 2 of acacia wood planks over here on the right side, and then a green terracotta block over here to the left side. I'm going to go ahead and fly over to my example real quick just to kind of grab a few blocks. So we're going to need a wither skeleton skull and acacia wood sign. We're also going to need a spruce wood sign and also a spruce wood stair. We're going to need ourselves a item frame and a red stained glass block. We're going to go ahead and go back over here, and this green terracotta block we're actually going to swap out for a spruce wood upside down stair. Coming off the spruce wood upside down stair, we're going to place down an item frame, a spruce wood sign, then an item frame, and then in the item frame we're going to place down a red stained glass block. Coming off the acacia wood plank there in the middle, we're going to place down a wither skeleton skull, and then we want to follow this up by placing down a acacia wood sign over here to the right side. And once you have that all complete, that will wrap up layer number 3 for the build. And with that, let's go ahead and move on to our next layer, layer number 4. Alright guys, going ahead and moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 4. For layer 4, we're going to go ahead and start off by going ahead and going to the front up here. We're going to place down a spruce wood top slab like this over this spot right here. To both sides of the spruce wood top slab, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair, and on the dark oak wood stair that's on the left side, so this side here, we're going to place down an item frame on the stair, followed by a snowball in the item frame like that for the headlight. When that's done there, we're going to go ahead and take our green terracotta. We're going to place down 1 and 2 blocks like this on the on the left side, followed by a polished andesite block to the right side. We're going to place down a second polished andesite block back, followed by 2 green terracotta blocks to the side. Now over here to the right side, we're going to place down a dark oak wood upside down stair, followed by a dark oak wood upside down corner stair coming off this other polished andesite block like that. We then want to take black carpet and place down 1 and 2, black carpet forward, and same thing over here, we're going to place down 1 and 2, black carpet like that along the side here, and also 2 black carpets on these 2 dark oak wood upside down stairs. Once that's done, go ahead and come back to this section here. We're going to place down a nether brick stair like that, going back from the polished andesite, followed by a nether brick slab directly after it. We then want to go ahead and place down a nether brick stair right here next to it, nether brick slab, dark oak wood stair, and then a dark oak wood slab going back from it, just like that. And actually, real quick, we're going to go ahead and make a small modification here. We're actually going to go ahead and move these back. So we're actually going to go ahead and take our nether brick slabs, move them back 1, dark oak wood slabs, move it back 1, and our dark oak wood stairs. And then we can delete the space here. And in the space right here, we're just going to take our green terracotta and place down a row 3 across, filling that space in like that. And once you have that done, we're going to have a slight pause here, and we'll continue on and start building the glider portion of the build. Alright guys, so at this point of the tutorial, we'll be going ahead and switching to a half on camera, half off format. So if you're completely new to any of these tutorials, or have never done any of my aircraft tutorials before, the way I like to structure these is we'd like to do half on camera, half off. What this means, I'm going to be building the center and right side of the glider system on camera, and then it'll be up to you guys in between layers to go and copy it over to the other side. It's pretty straightforward. Once you do a few of the layers, you'll kind of start to get the hang of it. It's really simple, really straightforward. But yeah, the glider's kind of split in a good way for us to easily kind of show both sides, so it should be pretty simple. It shouldn't be too tricky for you guys. Anyways, to go ahead and get started here, we'll be going ahead and go into this green terracotta block right here in this row 3. We're going to place down a mossy cobblestone wall coming to the side, followed by an item frame and a green terracotta block in the item frame. And we also want to go ahead and just grab ourselves a dark oak wood sign and place it down on the side here of this mossy cobblestone wall as well. And over here on the left side, you can see it comes off the same row of 3 here of green terracotta, just over here to the side. And this one is right after the dark oak wood stair right there. So pretty simple there. Going back from this mossy cobblestone wall, we're going to place down 1 and 2 more. We're going to go ahead and then take green terracotta and place down 1, 2, 3, 4 green terracotta blocks back. We're then going to take dark oak wood slabs, place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 dark oak wood top slabs back like that. When that's done there, we're going to go ahead and go to the second green terracotta block. We're going to place down a row 3, which is going to be going ahead and connecting both sections across there, just like that. For these 2 beams here that go back and will connect up to our vertical stabilizer and all that. Anyways, once that's all done, we're going to go ahead and take our smooth quartz, and we're going to be placing down long rows of smooth quartz out to the side. Now these rows in total are 20 blocks long, so we're going to go ahead and start off by going to the second mossy cobblestone wall here, placing down a smooth quartz top slab, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. I'm pretty sure that count is correct. I'm just going to go double check it to make sure there's no problems, and yep, it is 20. And again, we'll check the other side here just to make sure everything is good, and that's 20 as well. So we're going to go and then just take our smooth quartz, and we're going to place down an additional 2 rows of 20 of quartz top slabs going back. So we have our second row done, and we're going to then do our third row. So just like this, going to the side here. And then we want to go and take our spruce wood, and we're going to place down a row of 20 of spruce wood top slabs, also going across here all the way to the side, just like that. And once you have that done, here's a look at what it looks like from up above. You're going to take what we did over here on the right side and flip it over to the left side, and you'll have a good little basis here established for the glider so far. And we'll be building off that in the up next few layers, or next basically the rest of the build really. So anyways, that right there is going to complete layer number 4. And with that, let's go ahead and move on to our next layer, layer number 5. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we'll be going ahead and move on to layer 5. For layer 5, we're going to go ahead and focus in on the tank here to begin with, and then we'll go and move into our glider system. So for this, we're going to place down 2 green carpets here on top of those 2 dark oak wood upside stairs, and we then want to go ahead and take our dark oak wood stairs and place down 2 dark oak wood upside stairs right here in the front section. On the dark oak wood stair here, that's to the right, we're going to place down a dark oak wood fence gate coming off of it, followed by 2 end rods coming off of it forward for the main gun. We then want to place down an end rod coming off the stair to the side here for the smaller coaxial machine gun. On both sides of these stairs, we're going to be placing down a dark oak wood sign, We then want to take our green terracotta, place down a row of 2 across, and then a row of 2 of dark oak wood stairs across. On the side of the green terracotta blocks, we're going to place down an item frame, black concrete block in the item frame, and a dark oak wood sign on the side of that green terracotta block, and same thing over here on this side, a item frame, black concrete block in it, and a dark oak wood sign over it like so. And then the last thing here is we're just going to place down a stone button on this green terracotta block. And that right there is all we have for the tank itself for layer number 5. Let's go ahead and move into the glider. Alright guys, so going ahead and continuing on, we're going to be using the same format we did before. So again, half on camera, half off. To go ahead and get started with here, we're going to be going ahead and placing down green carpet along our quartz blocks here. So for this, we'll be going ahead and placing out a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And then we want to place down a dark oak wood stair at the back of the stair facing toward the front. And then we're just going to take green carpet and place it the remaining blocks out to the side here, just like that. Now once that's done, we want to go ahead and also go to this mossy cobblestone wall that has the item frame on the side of it. And we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair on top of it, followed by a lever that comes off the stair going toward the back there, like so. When that's done, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves dark oak wood slabs, and we're going to go ahead and go on this row of quartz slabs, and we're going to place down a row of dark oak wood slabs going all the way across, so a total of 20 dark oak wood slabs all the way across here, like so. Our next row here, a little bit different. We're going to be going ahead and placing down a mossy cobblestone wall on this green terracotta block. We then want to take our dark oak wood trapdoors. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 dark oak wood trapdoors across, followed by a dark oak wood stair facing that direction. After that, we're going to place down 2 dark oak wood trapdoors going back from the stair, and we want to go ahead and then place down another dark oak wood stair, just like that. After that's done, we're going to go ahead and then place down a row of what is going to be 6 dark oak wood trapdoors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we want to go ahead and just place down a dark oak wood stair with its back facing toward the front there. And then a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 dark oak wood trapdoors to the side there, like that. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a stone button on the third spruce wood top side there. We're going to place down a stone button, followed by a dark oak wood stair coming off that dark oak wood stair right there to create a corner stair. We then want to go ahead and skip space. We're going to place down a stone button on the spruce wood slab here. And then we want to go ahead and grab ourselves a lever, and we're going to place down a lever on the spruce wood plank here, or spruce wood top slab flicked in to connect up to that stair like that. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and skip space, place down a stone button again. After that, we're going to go ahead and skip 1, 2, 3 spaces, and then we're going to place down a stone button again. So there should be a space of 2 blocks. So 2 blocks space in between these stone buttons. We're then going to go ahead and skip another space of 2, stone button, another space of 2, stone button, like that, all the way out there to the edge. And actually that stone button, that spot where that stone button is on the very edge here, we're actually going to replace with a dark oak wood stair, which is going to be facing that direction, like so, there on the very tip. And of course, you know, same thing there on the other side once you transfer it over. So basically your wings will look something like this from up above so far. With that done, we're going to go ahead and then go to our dark oak wood slabs, our top slabs here. We're going to place down 2 dark oak wood slabs on top of the first 2 slabs. We then want to place down 2 green terracotta blocks back, and in between the green terracotta blocks here, we're going to go ahead and place down a mossy cobblestone wall in between them, just like that. Once that's done, we want to place down 2 dark oak wood slabs back. We're then going to go ahead and switch to green terracotta. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green terracotta blocks back. In between the green terracotta blocks here, we're going to place down a row of 3 of dark oak wood top slabs. And we then want to place down a row of 5 dark oak wood top slabs going all the way across like that. After that's done, on the sides here, we're going to place down 1 and 2 spruce wood top slabs going back like that. So if we look at it from up above here, we should have a design that looks just like this from up above. And obviously you'll take what we did on the right side, flip it over to the left side, and you'll have this layer complete. With that is going to finish layer number 5. Let's go ahead and move on to our next layer, layer number 6. Alright guys, go ahead and move it into layer number 6 of the build. Start off with going to the tank. We're going to go ahead and take stone buttons and place down 1 and 2 stone buttons on top of these dark oak wood upside down stairs, followed by 1 and 2 spruce wood pressure plates on top of those 2 green terracotta blocks. With that done, we're going to place down an end rod on top of this dark oak wood stair here, and we're going to go ahead and just place down 1 more on top of it just to finish off the tank so we don't have to worry about it anymore in the tutorial. But with that done, you have the the tank completely done, and now our attention is going to be focused on building up the glider. So anyways, let's go ahead and get that glider side copied over, and we'll we'll start working on layer 6 of the glider. Alright guys, going ahead and resuming layer number 6, we're going to go ahead and start copying our stuff over for this layer. To start off with, we're going to be going ahead and going to this dark oak wood stair, and we're going to go ahead and go up from it, and basically upside down with this dark oak wood stair like that, and then on the back of the stair we're going to place down a lever and flick it down to connect up with that stair from down below. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves a mossy cobblestone wall, and we're going to place it down on top of that mossy cobblestone wall just like that. Coming off the mossy cobblestone walls, we're going to place down 1 and 2 dark oak wood slabs to the side, and we are also going to go ahead and place down 2 dark oak wood slabs coming off that dark oak wood stair there. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and place down a row of 2 of dark oak wood top slabs going up from those dark oak wood slabs and, of course, out to the side, just like so. Once that's done there, we're going to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood fence post on top of this dark oak wood corner stair. After that, we're going to go ahead and go to this far end over here. We're going to go ahead and place down a mossy cobblestone wall on top of this stair, and we're going to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood upside down stair on top of this stair right up here. Now from our mossy cobblestone walls and stair, we're going to place down a row of 2 of dark oak wood slabs, so just like we did before. And we're going to go ahead and then go up to a row of 2 of dark oak wood top slabs. So again, just like we did before, real simple there, and that's going to be on both sides there, obviously. And then we're going to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood fence post on top of this dark oak wood stair on the very end there of the wingtips like that. Once that's done, going ahead and going back over here to this section, we're going to go ahead and go to this green terracotta block. We're going to place down a dark oak wood stair on top of it. On top of this green terracotta block, we're going to place down a lever flicked toward the stair, and on the back of the stair, a lever flicked upwards like so. With that done, we're going to go ahead and then place down a mossy cobblestone wall on top of this dark oak wood top slab here, and then we want to place down 2 green terracotta blocks going forward like that, with a iron bar on the inside here of those green terracotta blocks. On top of our 2 rows of 3 here of exposed dark oak wood top slabs, we're going to place down 2 rows of 3 of green carpet to cover them up. And we then want to go and take our spruce wood planks, place down 1 and 2 spruce wood planks back from the mossy cobblestone wall, and then 1 and 2 stone buttons here on both sides of those spruce wood planks. With that all finished there, that is going to wrap up what we have for layer 6 for the glider. Go ahead and take what we did over here on the right side, flip it over to the left side, and you guys will be good to go for this layer. Anyways, that right there is it for layer number 6. Let's go ahead and move into layer number 7. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 7. For layer 7, go ahead and get started with here. We'll be going ahead and going to the tops here of these upside down stairs. We're going to place down a dark oak wood stair on top of them. Once that's done, on the inside here, we're going to be placing down a iron bar like that to both sides like that, and then a lever on the back of the stair facing upwards like so. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and then place down a mossy cobblestone wall on top of this wall, followed by a iron bar on the side of the mossy cobblestone wall facing toward the inside like so. With that all finished there, we're going to go ahead and then place down a dark oak wood fence post on top of this one right here. And then going ahead and go into these dark oak wood top slabs, we're going to go ahead and place down 2 dark oak wood half slabs, going ahead and going up from them at an angle like so. And we're going to go do the same thing over here on this side as well. Again, 2 dark oak wood half slabs. We then want to go ahead and go up, and to join them together, we're going to place down a dark oak wood top slab here in the space in between them to connect them up like that and meet the basically make the meeting point there for those braces. With that done, on top of this dark oak wood upside down stair, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair like so. And on the back of that stair, we're going to be placing down a lever, followed by a mossy cobblestone wall on top of that mossy cobblestone wall, and then a dark oak wood fence post on top of this fence post right here. And with that done, you have your main wings here all set up and complete for this layer. We're going to go ahead and now focus our attention back here to this dark oak wood stair. Going up from this lever, we're going to place down a dark oak wood slab, and we then want to go ahead and go up at an angle here, place down another dark oak wood slab like that, going up at an angle just like that for these struts here. Once that's done, going back to the tail, we're going to place down a green terracotta block on top of this one right here. We're going to go and skip a space, going toward the inside, and place down an iron bar there in the middle. Then going back from this green terracotta block, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves a red concrete block. And we're going to place down a red concrete block here on the side, on both sides like that. After that, we're going to place down a mossy cobblestone wall back like so, followed by 1 and 2 spruce wood planks, with a stone button on the second spruce wood plank on both sides, just like that, for your rudders. And with that all complete, you're going to obviously take what we did on the right side, flip it over to the left side, and you'll have layer 7 all complete. That's going to end layer 7. Let's go ahead and move on to our next layer, layer number 8. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 8. For layer 8, to go ahead and get started with here, we go ahead and go into the top here. On top of this dark oak wood stair, we're going to place down a mossy cobblestone wall. And going back from the mossy cobblestone wall, we're going to place down a dark oak wood upside down stair like that. And then we just want to place down a mossy cobblestone wall on top of this one coming off the dark oak wood stair. On the insides here, we're going to go ahead and place down, or skip a space from the mossy cobblestone walls, and we're going to place down an iron bar that's going to be in the dead center, just like that. Also, we're going to be doing the same thing here in between these mossy cobblestone walls, so we're going to have an iron bar here that's going to be in the middle space in between those mossy cobblestone walls, like so. Once that's all finished there, we're going to be going ahead and placing down a dark oak wood fence post on top of this one right here, as well as a fence post on top of this one on the outer side, like so. We then want to go ahead and grab our dark oak wood slabs. We're going to place down a half slab on top of this top slab there in the middle. And we then want to go ahead and go up with top slabs to both sides, so going up at our angle here, just like that. So 2 top slabs, so 1, 2. And over here, again, same thing. Dark oak wood slab going up, 2 top slabs, like so. And same thing over here, 2 top slabs, just like that. And once that's all done there, we're going to go ahead and go to our joint here on the side. We're going to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood upside down stair on top of that lever there. And we then want to go ahead and place down a lever that's going to be on the back of the stair, flicked downwards like that, with a mossy cobblestone wall on top of this wall right here, like that for our braces going up. We're then going to go ahead and go to our midsection here, continue on with these braces. So for this, we're going to place down a lever on top of this top slab here, and we're going to go ahead and have it flicked forward like so. And then coming off that lever, going forward, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair. And then on the back of the stair, we're going to place down a lever. We're going to go ahead and go to the bottom of the stair as well, place down a lever, flick it toward the slab, and same thing over here on this side as well. That was something we couldn't add in the previous layer, but we're going to throw that on now that we have that stair above it. Once that's done, going back here to the tail, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair on top of that green terracotta block there. We're going to go ahead and then take our iron bars and place down an iron bar next to those dark oak wood stairs on the inside here to both sides. We then want to place down a green terracotta block back, followed by a mossy cobblestone wall to both sides of the mossy cobblestone wall. We're going to place down a dark oak wood sign. And then we want to go ahead and just place down a spruce wood slab, followed by a lever like that, flick toward the spruce wood slab to go ahead and complete your rudders like that. Obviously, you're going to take the same thing we did on the right side, flip it over to the left side, and you'll have layer 8 all complete. That right there is going to finish layer 8. Let's go ahead and move on to layer number 9. Alright guys, going ahead and moving into our next layer. We'll be going ahead and moving into layer number 9. For layer 9 to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to be going ahead and going to the mossy cobblestone wall here. We're going to go ahead and build one more mossy cobblestone wall up, followed by an iron bar on the inside here like that. We then want to place down a dark oak wood stair going back from the mossy cobblestone wall, and then on the back of the dark oak wood stair mossy cobblestone wall, which is going to continue this long row mossy cobblestone walls going up. On the inside here to both sides, we're going to place down a iron bar just like that. With that done, coming off the mossy cobblestone wall, we're going to place down a dark oak wood top slab, followed by a dark oak wood slab coming off of it, basically on top of this lever, like so. Once that's done, we're going to go to the mossy cobblestone walls. To the side, we're going to place down 2 dark oak wood top slabs, like that, coming off these 2 mossy cobblestone walls. And then we're going to go ahead and drop down 2 dark oak wood half slabs and place down 2 dark oak wood half slabs over, which should connect up to these just like that. And then we're just going to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood fence post on top of this one right here. And then out here to the side, we'll place down another fence post on top of this one right there on the outside as well. Now, once that's done, go ahead and go into these dark oak wood top slabs. We're going to place down dark oak wood half slabs, going up at an angle here. And then we want to place down 2 dark oak wood top slabs like this, going out to the side there. Now, with that all finished there, we're going to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood stair that is going to go ahead and go on top of this stair right here, and then a mossy cobblestone wall directly behind it, like so. And that right there will do it for our wings there. Going ahead and moving back, we have our stabilizers all set up here. So the dark oak wood top slabs, half slabs coming on, or coming down. Those are all set and good to go. And then we're going to go ahead and get back to this tail section here. Now, the tail section, real simple. We're going to place down a row of 2 dark oak wood slabs on top of the mossy cobblestone wall and dark oak wood, green terracotta block. And then we want to place down 2 rows of 2 out to the side. And then we're going to fill in the space here in between both of the vertical stabilizers to go ahead and create this top horizontal stabilizer that goes all the way across. So in total, we should have a row of 9, basically 2 rows of 9 going across there for our horizontal stabilizer on the top there, the vertical stabilizers. With that all done, that is going to complete layer number 9. And obviously, take it what we did on the right side, flip it over to the left side, and this is what you should have so far from up above. And that right there will complete layer 9. Let's move on to our last final layers, which are going to be layers 10. We're just going to move on to layer 10. So let's go ahead and move into layer number 10. Alright guys, go ahead and move it into our next layer. We have layer number 10. For layer 10 to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to go ahead and go to the top of this mossy cobblestone wall, and we're just going to place down a dark oak wood upside down stair on top of it. We then want to go ahead and go back from it, placing down a quartz top slab and then a green terracotta block. And then we're just going to go ahead and place down a spruce wood top slab like that to go ahead and finish that off. Once that's done, we want to go ahead and fill in the space in the middle here. So we're going to be placing down a row of 3 of quartz top slabs. I'll go across and connect up with the dark oak, which is on the other side there. And same thing right here in between these quartz top slabs. So we have basically a row of 5 of top slabs across there. And then we're going to place down a row of 3 that's going to go across there in between the green terracotta blocks. And then a row of 5 of the spruce wood top slabs going across like so. Also on the front here of the stair right here, we're going to place down a dark oak wood sign. Once that's done, going out to the sides here, we're going to take our quartz top slabs and we're going to place down a row of 20 out to the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 quartz top slabs out to the side. And actually, it should be 21. I'm going to go and double check the count here. And actually, it's 20 blocks. I just miscounted. So yeah, 20 blocks in total coming off of this dark oak wood stair, and it should be in line with our bottom set of wings, just like that. Once that's finished there, we're going to go ahead and place down another row of 20 of smooth quartz. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 quartz top slabs out to the side. Our next row here, going off this green terracotta block, we're going to do the same thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. At 13 blocks, we're going to stop, and then we're going to place down a green terracotta block on top of this mossy cobblestone wall, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 smooth quartz top slabs out to the side. And for our spruce wood top slab, coming off this one, again, a row of 20 out to the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 spruce wood top slabs out to the side. And we actually want to go ahead and go to where the fence posts are, and we're going to go ahead and swap the spruce top slab out above them for a spruce wood upside down stair. So just like this, so that the dark oak wood fence posts there have something to connect up to. We're going to go ahead and take what we did over here on the right side, flip it over to the left side. We have nothing on the tail left to do, nothing right here to do. So that's all complete. And yeah, we have our wings pretty much almost done. We just have 2 layers left, basically from completing the build. So with that, let's go and move into our last final layers, layers 11 and 12. Alright guys, going to move into our last final layers. We have layers 11 through 12. This right here will basically do the top detail on the wings, and we'll basically wrap up the build from there. To go ahead and get started with here, we're going to go locate our center point of the wings, which is going to be this quartz, or this row of quartz top slabs right here in the center. We're going to place down a green carpet on top of the quartz top slab here, followed by a dark oak wood slab behind it, and then a dark oak wood slab right after it. When that's done there, we're going to go ahead and go to the sides of our green carpet. We're going to run a row all the way out to the wing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22 green carpets all the way out to the side there of the wing. We're then going to go ahead and go back to this dark oak wood slab. We're going to do the same thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21 dark oak wood slabs to the side. We're going to go and then take our dark oak wood trapdoors, and again, 22 dark oak wood trapdoors all the way out to the side here, like so. And we have that done there. We then want to go ahead and grab a stone button, and we're going to go ahead and go to the spruce wood slab here, so kind of where these joints lead up to. We're going to place down a stone button on top of that. Now we're going to go ahead and just work our stone buttons out to the side here, basically skipping a space of 2 and then placing down a stone button. So we're going to go ahead and kind of continue this all the way out to the side, again skipping 2 spaces, placing down a stone button. If you want to, you can even place down blocks here to make it a little bit easier to kind of see where you're placing them. But yeah, we're just skipping spaces of 2 and then placing down a stone button like this all the way out to the side there. And then we can go ahead and delete any blocks we placed, anything like that, and we should have an alternating pattern here of stone buttons, and there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 stone buttons in total along this side of the wing here. We then want to go ahead and grab our end rods and also zombie heads. We're going to go ahead and go to the space in between the second, third, and fourth buttons right here. So we're going to go ahead and be working in this area here. We're going to place down a end rod on top of this spruce wood slab. We're going to go ahead and then place down a zombie head on top of the end rod, and a end rod coming off of it going forward. We then want to go ahead and basically skip over to the side of this stone button here, and we're going to place down a lever as well, followed by a zombie head coming off the lever, and then a end rod coming off of it forward, like that, and they'll be doing the same thing over there on the other side. So again, here's where they're positioned, just like that, and you're just going to be doing the same thing over there on the other side. And once you guys have that all complete, that is going to wrap up layers 11 and 12, and with that, my design for the A-40 flying tank. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this tutorial and are able to put it to good use. Again, a big special thanks to Patreon supporter Wolfy for making this tutorial possible, and as always, feel free to check my Patreon page, link is down in the description. Other than that, if you guys do use this build, I do ask that you guys give me proper credit for it. This will be a link from the sign of build, tweet to my channel, or this video if this does appear on your social media sites. As long as you guys give me proper credit for the build, you're free to use it for whatever projects you guys are working on. Overall, have fun with it and enjoy it. And yeah, that's about it for that. Anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's been Jerick204, and I'll see you guys next time.